Hi, welcome. Today, Pat and I are in northern Montana, near the Canadian border, and are about to explore Many Glaciers Valley in the iconic Glacier National Park. Leaving East Glacier Park in the early morning, we head north and then west into Many Glacier Valley. Our destination, Swift Current Lake. Many Glaciers is noted for its many iconic lakes, mountains, alpine meadows and waterfalls. From the boat dock, we voyage across Swift Current Lake, Josephine Lake, and finally hike to Grinnell Lake. Stunning views from Swift Current Lake boat dock. Swift Current Lake is 1 mile long, half a mile wide, and at an elevation of 4,878 feet. The mountains each side of the lake rise 3,000 feet above the lake to 7,878 feet elevation. Onward across Swift Current Lake to Lake Josephine. There's strong evidence that hunter-gatherers occupied the park over 10,000 years ago. Later, the region became the home of the Blackfeet tribe, who lived in harmony with nature. In 1895, the Blackfeet sold what is now Glacier National Park to the federal government. With this transfer, the people of the Blackfeet Nation lost their access to this land they had used for generations. Leaving Swift Current Lake, it's onward across the beautiful Josephine Lake to the Grinnell Lake trailhead. Many Glaciers and Glacier National Park is the most spiritual place for all the Blackfeet tribe. They call it the backbone of the world, and they believe that this valley is a living creature. Quoting a Blackfoot elder who said, "I'd like to see a prayer day in Glacier National Park. I'd like to see all the Blackfeet invited up there, along with all the park visitors, that we might begin to live in harmony with each other and be good to each other." Onward to the spectacular Grinnell Lake and Grinnell Glacier. It's an easy 1¼ mile hike through the forest to Grinnell Lake. This is a wild, untamed, potentially dangerous environment. It's habitat for grizzly and black bears. Grizzly bears will attack if startled. They often use the same trails as humans through the forest. Hand clapping alerts grizzlies to the near presence of humans. This could prevent a bear attack. George Grinnell discovered Grinnell Glacier in 1887. He described the wall of ice as being 1,000 feet high. The beauty and splendour of this fabulous work of nature fills me up with emotion. It moves me. There's an interesting natural phenomenon behind Grinnell Lake's turquoise appearance. Rock flour, silt, moves down from Grinnell Glacier into the lake. It mixes with the water and creates its unique hue. Scientists believe that around 18,000 years ago, Grinnell Glacier filled Many Glaciers Valley up to and including Swift Current Lake. Between 1966 and 2005, Grinnell Glacier lost almost 40% of its ice. If global warming continues at its current rate, Grinnell Glacier will have disappeared by 2030. Crossing Cataract Creek on our way to Josephine Lake Boat Dock. Spectacular views near the confluence of Cataract Creek and Josephine Lake. Many Glaciers lakes are not just aesthetically beautiful, but tell a story stretching back in time. Scientists have gathered core samples from the bed of the lakes. Pollen was found in the sediment, giving botanists an idea of which plants grew and when. Charcoal in the sediment showed the frequency of wildfires. 50 wildfires the last 13,000 years. They also reveal past volcanic eruptions, including Mount Masma eruption 7,000 years ago, which is now Crater Lake in Oregon. Heading back to Swift Current Boat Dock. Early evening, and after a great adventure, we arrive back at Swift Current Lake Boat Dock. The sun is setting in the west as we head back to East Glacier Park. But our adventure is not over yet. An amazing sight, a beautiful black bear foraging in the meadow in the late evening.